Data is the new oil rush, and as a result, there is a huge demand for data DevSecOps cybersecurity engineers, as well as AI DevSecOps cybersecurity engineers. Now, every organization is currently sat in board meetings, looking at all the data they have and trying to work out, can we make money from this data? Can we build new products from this data? Can we create new applications? Can we build new internal services? Can we build data lakes and store this data and then make copies of it? However, what's stopping them from doing that is cybersecurity concerns and the concerns from threats and risks, because data is the issue. People accessing that data, being able to audit that data and safeguard that data is crucial. And sometimes the risk of actually looking after that data or duplicating that data and building more products to it outweighs the risk of actually deciding to build the product and application. However, that's because there's such a short supply of DevSecOps engineers that can secure these practices and give companies the confidence to actually use this data in a secure manner. So therefore, upskill in DevSecOps AI and DevSecOps data security. Get familiar with how data teams and data scientists and engineers build data products so that they can enhance the organization, and get familiar with how to run things like threat modeling workshops and threat modeling scenarios against these different applications and this technology. That's what's going to make you stand out from other cybersecurity consultants and other cybersecurity engineers, or people just getting into cyber in general. This is crucial. Name me a company that is not using data on a massive scale or looking to in the next few years. Everyone is. Therefore, if you want to get into cyber, you need to use the technology that data teams use and get familiar with it, so then you can run really good context-based threat modeling from a DevSecOps perspective. DevSecOps engineers have the skills and the knowledge on how to run threat modeling, how to secure the pipelines that actually provides the code and builds these products and these applications that will be running the models on this data. They understand how notebooks work, how different engineering teams actually operate, as well as data teams, which is absolutely crucial because data teams are very, very different to standard software engineering teams. That is why it's crucial a DevSecOps engineer understands how data teams work. You need to understand how ETL jobs work. You need to understand how data lakes, data warehouses work, and you need to understand how different AI models actually work. And there's lots of different cloud-provided AI models now as well. Get familiar with notebooks, Jupyter notebooks, for example. Get familiar with SageMaker in AWS. All this technology is crucial for a modern-day cybersecurity role as we see data become the new oil rush. This demand is going to skyrocket over the next few years. So get that skill set on your CV, particularly from a cybersecurity perspective. All of my students are being upskilled, and it's part of our curriculum from day one in understanding data security from a DevSecOps perspective.